What was the worst thing a kid ever did at your school? Everyone in my graduating class signed a petition to get Freddie expelled and put into a mental hospital because of what he did. We all had known Freddie since we were young. Some of us were even friends with him. But something must have gone terribly wrong during puberty for him because the shy, sweet, and innocent Freddie we knew is forever gone. The first week of my junior year of high school, I saw that Freddie was in my class, and at first, I was excited to see him, but he kept his hoodie on during class, refusing to talk to anyone. When our teacher, Mrs. Terrell, simply asked him to sit up, Freddie cursed her out, called her insensitive, and stormed out of class. The next day after class, I think Mrs. Terrell felt bad about what happened the day before and had Freddie talk to her after class so she could apologize. The next thing we knew, from the hallway, we heard a loud thud coming from the classroom. We all ran to check and found a hole in the whiteboard, with Freddie's fist in it. Mrs. Terrell screamed out for someone to call security. When security came, Freddie screamed out how much he hated her and that she ruined his life. We were all confused as to how Mrs. Terrell ruined Freddie's life, so we all started asking around. A couple people found their Facebook and put together the clues. Basically, Mrs. Terrell is actually Freddie's stepmom. This year, she was pregnant but she ended up having a miscarriage and was very depressed. Through her depression of losing her baby, she left Freddie's dad. Since Freddie lives on a farm, sometimes he'd come to school a bit smelly and dirty, but we'd never make fun of him for it because we knew he was a hard worker. But we assume after the split, Freddie's dad probably made Freddie work alone for the both of them. Suddenly, we all felt bad for Freddie and wanted to see if there was any way we could lend a hand to him, because it was obvious that this was all taking a toll on him. But what Freddie did the next morning was unforgivable. When we started sitting in for homeroom, Mrs. Terrell started the lesson but saw that a box was on her desk. She asked, "Which one of you left me a surprise?" We all looked at each other confused. No one brought anything, but I noticed Freddie kept staring at her. When she opened a box, Mrs. Terrell screamed her throat raw and cried, leaving the classroom. We all jumped out of our seats to look at the box and two girls threw up. A couple guys punched Freddie for what he did, because inside the box was a pink, red, slimy unalived pig fetus.